Let's just run. What's really good, people? It's More Time Podcast back again. My name's Axel Holy.
My name's a Flying Monk.
And more time is more time.
What's your more time, baby?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, man. We're just going to get into the weekend sports roundup. We got a bit of football with the Prem madness. And we got a bit of boxing. A little bit of boxing for you as well.
You saying all good?
Yeah, man. I'm good, man. It's been a good weekend. I'm not going to lie in terms of sport.
Yeah,
Outside of that,
for real.
can't complain. You know them ones?
Yeah, man.
What about yourself, man?
Yeah, man, it's been alright still, but still got a little couple things I need to sort out and that. So, you know what I'm saying?
man.
Good man's work is done.
Yeah. It's only just started.
Literally, you know what I mean?
Just
But
started.
yeah, man. We're good, cuz.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I feel that. Yeah, man. So, like, obviously, we're probably going to end up talking the longest about Arsenal. So we'll get into Arsenal last.
Yeah.
But in terms of the weekend's football, yeah, I'm gonna kick us off with Manchester United.
United.
Yeah, man. Solely because I feel
Manchester.
huh?
Them dons
Them
over there, yeah?
dons. Yeah, man. I've been saying for a little while there could be some danger.
Bro, I said it where man were telling me there was no danger, and I was saying, yo, never mind Man City,
Yeah.
Man United.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're always more threatening, bro. They are.
100%.
Anyway,
100%. I'm with you. Yeah. So.
Because it was mainly City, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was the threat that they were all talking about. But
yeah,
lurking in the
threat
background is Manchester United and this man,
the threat.
Marcus
Rashford.
What you saying? What you saying about these man? Yeah, are they a one-man team? Are they a two-man team? Are they a three-man team?
Firstly, you know what I'm saying? Old type Marcus Rashford, yeah.
Man.
Showing all them EDL dons, you know what I'm saying? All them. Man, what it's about, because their man love shitting on Rashford for years. I used to shit on Rashford as well, to be fair. I used to call him Trash Red and that. But this year, toward the season,
yeah,
he's been killing, fam.
He's cooking, man. He's got 14 goals and 3 assists in 24 games. He's only...
when Henry was so confident, he was just banging up. Like, you just knew when he got the ball, he could do a mad thing and just bang.
Yeah.
Rashford's on that type of form. He's on that type of form right now. He got that type of time on him. You know what I'm saying?
He's flying right now, isn't it? Everything he touches seems to end up in the back of the net.
Midas foot right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So what do you reckon? Do you reckon?
As of whether it's just him boosting them up or they're working as a team, I think that all teams, the all-round team is way better, isn't it? 100%. That even before we get into the manager and that, you know what I mean? Just not seeing Harry Maguire so much. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's on his way out. He's definitely on his way out. Where do you reckon he's gonna end up though?
He's going to Leicester or somewhere. You know what I mean? He's going.
I got a funny feeling he's gonna end up at Tottenham, bruv. Tottenham needs centre backs.
He says spud all over. You know what I mean?
Because they're gonna lose Harry Kane, so they're gonna need a new Harry. Like, because Harry Winks ain't cutting it, and Harry Maguire's still got England status, isn't it?
Maguire and Dyer in centre back, yeah.
Sensational. Yeah. Nah, I think if Maguire comes, that's the end of Dyer, isn't it? It'll be Maguire and what's the Argentine Donny's name? Romero. But even
But
still,
you
that's
know what I mean.
Kalam or Kalaz and all of that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But apart from Maguire and that, the all round team's much better. I'm watching them play as well. You know what I mean? You could just see they're
They got
like,
something going on, innit?
well, it's not just shit footy
That's
and
what I
just
mean.
watching
That's what I mean.
Ronaldo run about, chatting about technology and that,
Technology.
you know, all about his techers and
You know what
that.
I mean?
But yeah, they got some more potency in it.
Yeah.
And then when you got a man like Rashford, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
100%, man. 100%.
But where I think where the difference between them and us is on the day we got like four dons that can do it. You know what I mean? Just go on to that Rashford level. Like when Odegaard's on
Yeah.
form, you know,
Yeah.
and he can get a brace on his J's and just be a puppet
Yeah.
master and that. Martinelli can do a mad thing, but he just lacks the consistency. You know what I mean?
The both of
Saka,
them, all three of
he's
them people we
also
named, they're all young. I feel like man talk about Rashford like he's a youth.
he's a man now.
Bro, I feel he's
No,
like
he's a man now.
27 or something. Like he's in the
Yeah, but you know when you've been mollycoddled your whole life, you know what I mean? Because he's a football millionaire,
yeah.
isn't it? So they're like
I know he's
a bit late.
25.
You know what I mean? They grow up a bit slow, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So even though he's 25, now he's in his final form. You know what
No,
I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say that because he's basically the same age as Gabriel Jesus. Who's
Yeah, yeah.
better?
And for all the experience, it depends what you're looking for, innit? But I'd say I haven't seen enough of Jesus. I've seen lots of Rashford, innit? And
You're gonna call Rashford better than Jesus?
I'll t- but this is what I'm saying. What am I comparing? Because I've seen years and years of shit Rashford, innit? Do you know what I mean? Rashford just been shit
Oh
for
right, but
years
that's
and
what I'm
years,
asking. I'm asking who you're saying's
and then he's
better.
and then and then he's got this one good year
No,
now,
no, no,
innit?
no, no, no. We can't do
But
that, right? Because I just looked at his
but
stats, yeah, and it brought like I don't want
I
to
know
go
it's
on
good.
full
He's
slander. I'm
like,
with you, but I'm just saying he's got 2018 season 2018 and 19 10 goals and 6 assists weren't that great. Big season in 2019-20 17 goals and 7 assists. The season after 11 goals and 9 assists. Last season proper dead.
is that all comps? Is that all comps or is that Prem?
Premier League. Let me have a look. Let me just see all comps.
No, I want to see Prem.
That was Prem.
This is
That
where.
was Prem.
Yeah. That's cool. Carry on. What you saying?
So yeah, 21-22 was shit. There was 4 goals and 2 assists in 25 games, so he probably got injured at some point. But yeah, he hasn't been great. He hasn't been great. But let me have a look then at Jesus just for balance.
What I'd say with Jesus is you don't he's not consistent enough.
Consistently doing
He's a
what
bit
though, right? That's the only other thing.
no like consistently on the pitch, like being playing.
Oh, bro, that's only this season.
That's all we got to go off, innit? You know what I mean?
No.
Apart from his Man City days.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
You
what you
just being-
go off. You don't just go off the
he
20
was
minutes he
second
played for
fiddle.
us. They both played in the Prem the same amount of time, both at a top team.
He was second fiddle, man. He was on the bench,
Who?
man. You know
So
what I mean?
was Rashford half the time.
Nah, Rashford. Yeah, well,
Bare
they
in
tried
and out,
other
bro,
things.
because he weren't banging, innit? Like you just seen his
There's been
stats.
bare seasons when they tried to make him the main
Yeah,
guy.
it
You know
didn't
what I'm
work. There's only one. I just read out his stats. There's only one season where he banged. It's still only 17 league goals.
Yeah. He's still got more in him, but I think he's killing it. But I think they're just in a good place right now.
No, they definitely are. I still feel like they got a little while to go.
They have, but I think they kicked out most of the bullshit in it. They still got a bit of bullshit. Don't get me wrong, but like they're heading the right way, innit? It's not like they got Ollie at the wheel and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
running Chris Ronaldo and hopefully them, if, well, not for me anyway, but for them, hopefully the days of that are done,
Listen,
innit?
man, Gabriel Jesus, yeah, his stats are just much better anyway. Even if he ain't been the main man, like we're talking 173 appearances in the Premier League, 63 goals, 34 assists, and like
He's got like four
say
titles,
again.
you know what I mean? Got four league
But that's
titles,
yeah, that's what I'm
fucking.
saying. It's like it's different. It's a different beast.
It is different, but I'm just saying, if you were looking just for an out and out goal scorer right now, out of the two, Rashford is just getting the goals in, isn't it?
But this is the thing. He plays out on the
Whereas
left,
Jesus,
right? He don't even play down the middle anyway, right? Are you taking Rashford over Martinelli?
I'm not taking Rashford over Martinelli. Well, if we don't have a Jesus,
No, Jesus is up front, man. Different positions. Rashford don't play up front.
I don't, we don't really need a Rashford
No,
like that.
I'm not saying we
If we
need
got him,
him. I'm posing the question. The two man against each other. Like, see how man are talking, oh, Casemiro party, who's the better? Who would you take? Would you take him? Like all of that.
I think if you're going, what you're going on form or just
Bro,
all
how
round
you
general.
feel? Like base debate. Like
For
if it
me,
was
for me,
FIFA
for
and
me,
you hadn't started your career and you had enough money for one of the two, who are you copping?
I gotta be, I gotta be real, man. If you're going off form, Rashi, innit?
I didn't say like I'm just
But if
saying
you're going
actual.
as like,
Not even just off of
who's got
form.
more?
I'm saying what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm just explaining like the difference, innit? On form, Rashi's on fire, innit?
Yeah.
Better check goal ratio and that. But if you're saying like for like who's got the higher ceiling, who do I prefer? Then yeah, Martinelli, innit? But yeah, stats wise, Rashi, innit?
Stats wise, this season.
Yeah.
Martinelli's, but I wonder if Martinelli. No, he didn't. He didn't really score any last season either. So we'll see. We'll see.
Do you get what I mean though?
Yeah, of course.
If you want the goals,
Bro, that's why I asked. I asked because it's a reasonable question right now. Like Marcus
he's
Rashford is
probably
on
the only
fire.
one. He's probably the only one I'll take at the club, man. I'll take him. I'll take him at Arsenal, bro. He fits a little mold right now. The little like younger, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But he's experienced. Him and Chile would be cold on the same. You know what I mean?
Why is
Um,
your? I don't get why your shit is coming through my mic as well. It's a bit mad right now.
your headphones up.
My headphones is my. I can hear you. I'm just saying on the meters on the screen. Can you check the stream just in case when you're talking it's like two lots of you going through.
Um,
Just have to quickly sort that. Microphone default. Yeah.
but yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Nah, sounds alright on the
Yeah,
YouTube. You
calm.
know what
That's
I mean?
calm then. That's all I wanted to check. So yeah. Marcus Rashford, but let's move to this guy then. Let's move to this guy. Could he be
Mr. Haggle, yeah.
Professor X? The new Xavier, yeah? Like Pep was the old one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. I think he's got
Because obviously both,
well right now. But
obviously both
you
him and Arteta have been Pep's right hand man before, right?
Pep's little children and that.
Yeah.
But
Donny was at Bayern, when Pep was at Bayern and he was his number two there, and Thingy was at Man City, and then it just so happens that they're all right there at the top of the league. It's kind of Pep must feel like a bit of a wicked man, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, I made
Yeah.
you.
They all like I mean, they all got someone they fucking had. You know what I mean? It's like being a rapper, isn't it? Like some people have someone they like emulate or whatever.
I don't even think they
The Pep
emulate him, to be
emulated some.
honest, because Ten Hag doesn't play mad possession football.
No, but just the experience of knowing what Pep would
Oh
do,
yeah, of
and
course,
then
of course.
you 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 make your own off of that.
No, of
You know what I
course, of
mean?
course. But that's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like he is the teacher. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
the
yeah.
professor.
He's the
He's
teacher,
the master.
but
These are
then
the students. Yeah, because regardless of whatever
yeah,
they're doing right now, they still haven't won shit. Yeah.
but ain't no other. There's ain't no like some other Don that he like looked up to and was training, and they're all like, you know what I mean? I forgot his name.
Bielsa.
Some other
It was
might
Bielsa.
be Bielsa.
That's who Pep trained under or whatever. Like originally ages ago, but I don't mean that.
Might be Bielsa. There's another Donny anyway, but it's either yeah. But I'm just saying it. That's the way it works, isn't it? Like it evolves. The thing evolves. So hopefully Arteta and less hopefully Ten Hag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like evolve
I just feel like it's
from
setting
Pep's.
up a really fucking dope, almost like MCU situation. Do you see what I'm saying?
Bro, and you're gonna have Jacques Mohamed El
Nah,
Nene
they're on
like
their way
managing
out, bro.
Africa.
Like that's
No,
oh,
managing.
Yeah. They're gonna come
Yeah,
back as
after
Brentford and Fulham
Arteta.
managers and that. Like.
Yeah, and do a thing. People like, oh, Arteta ball. Remember that? No,
I've evolved it to Shaka Teta ball, Mo Teta
Shaka ball.
ball. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
El
I'm
Teta
saying.
ball. Yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
saying.
man. Manchester United.
And hard. But all I'm gonna say is it's good times, isn't it?
It is. That's what I will say. It's exciting.
I want when it's not so good times and see what he's when he come up against it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause it's early. It is
Well, I'll be honest.
Would
They're
you
still.
would you say it was like still a new manager bounce? Almost.
Nah. I'd say this is like.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, there isn't like his team ain't like their team ain't like our team, right? Where a big chunk of our first team are kids. Theirs ain't like that at all.
Of course, it's a whole
So
different, it's a whole different thing. Isn't it?
his hit the ground running is because he has so many men, like not boys.
He's utilized right. He's utilizing the right tools for the right job. You
And
know
he
what
just
I'm
had
saying?
the right tools in the first place. That's my point.
That's what I
didn't
mean.
even have the
He's
tools
utilized.
to utilize.
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Like,
We didn't have shit. Like, we didn't have Mustaf and all these dons when Arteta first come in.
The man had like the stick with the fucking sharpened piece of flint on the end with the piece of fucking vine wrapped round to make a spear. You know that man was just trying to make things out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man just had like a piece of paper. That was it. just one piece of paper, no
origami
pen,
weapons.
no pencil, no rubber, no ruler, no nothing. So all man could do is make a paper airplane. You know what I mean?
Origami.
Threw that shit and we
just...
flew right into FA Cup final. And that's it. And then man had to set fire to it the next season and start again. That's it.
Don't forget the little community shield thing as well. You know what I'm saying? Little charity shield.
But I don't even like that was cool and that. But then we went into the season and finished 8th. It was a bit mad.
I'll take that over finishing fucking 5th. Them times and win nothing.
Because we weren't
you know
really
what
ready
I mean?
for nothing either. We weren't really ready.
But
we
you know,
finished 8th back to back. You know, like this is the third season.
But we seen silverware. We got to
100%.
celebrate and watch. You know,
100%. 100%.
We got to let some of that the anger out. You know what I mean? All these Tottenham fans must be just built up.
Fam. It's just different. It's different over there, bro. Like nothing going in whatsoever. Like just dead food FC.
You know what I'm saying? the FA Cup kind of just got us through the hard times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's always been
and,
loyal to us. The old FA Cup,
well,
man.
we run that shit. You
Trust
know what
me,
I'm saying?
trust me.
But Ten Hag gonna, if I had to give him a rating, he's doing like I reckon an 8.
So I was gonna say,
The
man,
manager right now,
it's
solid 8.
huh?
Yeah.
It's all to play for, and it's all on top at the top. Right, let's move from Man United to Liverpool, back to winning ways. With both of these,
I
oh shit, with both of these
don't know about
dons, yeah, their new
that.
signings getting on the score sheet: Cody Gakpo and Darwin Nunez.
Yeah,
Beaten
I
in
caught some of the
form
highlights.
and on, you know what I mean, on par for top four finishes, Newcastle United.
Yeah,
Are Liverpool back? Are they back?
nah,
No?
no,
What if they beat Man
they're
United
a
this
hell of
weekend? Is it this weekend? Yeah, it is, because it's Europool this week. So what if Liverpool beat Man United this weekend? Are they
that ain't
capable of putting on a run?
no,
No?
no.
Okay. I'm with you on that. I feel you. Considering
I
like they
reckon if
got a shitload of people coming back from injury, and they've suddenly found this Ute. I don't know what his name is, Bergovic or some shit. Like, I don't think that's actually his name, but he's cold. He's cold. So their midfield all of a sudden looks like it can tick and tock.
yeah, I just feel they're at the restart of the building. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
So they can't make top four. They're not getting anywhere near top of the league, but I'm saying they can't make top four in your opinion.
we can make European football,
I'm asking top
whether
four
that's Europa,
specifically.
Champions League, specifically
Yeah.
top four. They can do it, innit? They can
Do you
definitely
reckon?
do it. But they have to just be, you know what I mean?
Right,
But I
they're
don't
on
think
35
actually
points
probably not.
with 2 games in hand, yeah, over Tottenham, who have got 42 points and have played 24 games, right? So if we say Liverpool win their 2 games in hand, right? Shit, where am I? Yeah, 2 games in hand. If they win their 2 games in hand, that's an extra 6 points, which puts them on 41 points, 1 point behind Tottenham in the top four race.
Like I'm saying, they can do it, yeah. Like mathematically, they can
Yeah.
do it. And if you would, like, if they got the form that they once were, then yeah, that's easy, isn't it? But it ain't that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, even though these man both bang goals and that, it ain't Liverpool, innit? It ain't really looking.
I don't know, that Gakpo goal was pretty saucy. That Mohamed Salah,
Yeah,
beautiful pass
yeah.
in behind.
Yeah. It's all good in that, but I don't see them.
Bun Liverpool man said he's like bun.
I just think they're done, innit? I just think, you know what I mean? The steroids wore off.
Yeah, and everyone's
Yeah.
body is like trashed and depleted from steroid abuse
Thing.
now.
Klopp's magic potions and that, where you could play the same team for 3 years, like game
So
after
everyone run
game
it.
after game, and they're just winning every game. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah,
injuries. You know what
it's
I'm
mad.
saying?
It's all mad. All right then.
But,
All right. What about that then? What about this guy? I'm in the way, but like, let me see if I can just make this bigger. Nick Pope.
what are you saying? What are you saying on the old
What with
situation and that?
Liverpool?
Well, with what? Yeah, like Pope and
Nick
that.
Pope. Right. Listen, man. Like, I just don't rate. I don't rate him anyway. I just don't think. I don't think any like. I think any Newcastle goalkeeper should have this much ratings. Not yet, anyway.
Do you know
This
what
was
though?
mad. That was the
I've got
maddest
him on.
shit I've seen for a little while.
I've got him on FPL, yeah. He gets points, man, because obviously Newcastle been getting his clean
That's
sheets
what
and
I'm
that, innit?
saying. Like, but then when he gets asked to do
But that's
anything, this is what he does. That's what man starts doing. He starts doing this shit, doing up rugby and
crazy,
that.
man.
Ball
Crazy.
spills on the floor. Man's trying to fucking dive on it and form a rock and that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like
I was trying to get
miles
in the
outside of his box. Because I was watching this game. That's what I'm saying. I actually was watching this game up until Donny got sent off. After he got sent off, I couldn't be fucked because I knew the game was over. I knew all Newcastle were gonna try and do is shut up shop, so like to not get slapped. But before that, it was a good game. Newcastle were in it. Liverpool were cooking, but so were Newcastle. And then that happened, and that was it. It was a wrap. Nothing left.
I think they kind of got Newcastle at a good time as well. You know what I mean? Think who Newcastle's had to play, fam. Their run of games have been hard, bro.
Yeah.
And they've been flying. They've been meeting every match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you can't take really too much into
But this is the
whether
thing,
Liverpool
right?
back on.
When you're towards the top, I'd say anyway, when I'm looking at this shit now, the top 10 in the Premier League, maybe outside of Fulham, we'll give Fulham whatever and Brighton whatever because of form and what they're doing this season. But just in general, the top 10, in fact, I'll leave it as what it is, just the top 10, they're all kind of cooking this season. Outside of, all right, Liverpool have only just started and Chelsea is shit. Brentford were cooking and they've had a bad run of results, but generally, everybody's got something about them in terms of, even though Tottenham are shit, they've been managing to get just enough points to stick around. Do you know what I mean? So if you're in the top 10 and you face anybody else in the top 10, it's a tough game. That's what I'm trying to say. Unless, you are in the top 10 and cooking at the time when you face them.
Yeah. The league's a tough league, so hypothetical. Yeah, I mean, anything can happen, but I think when you're like the teams that are in the top four currently, barring Tottenham, so maybe just the top, maybe just top three, are like in a different, you know what I'm saying? A different pack. Different pack at the minute, you know what I'm saying? You got Tottenham are still like the head of the chasing pack, innit?
100%.
Whereas us, City and United are kind of in that title battle, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I'll tell you if Man United drop points this weekend against Liverpool, then I don't know about their title and all the rest of it. I don't know about that.
Basically, they get a draw,
yeah,
and it's kind of finished.
Basically.
But that depends on what we do as well, innit? We have to do
Yeah,
better.
that's it. But I'm pretty sure we're back to business. We're looking like we're back to business anyway. Right then, that's enough of Liverpool.
Yeah, Pop anyway. Liverpool and Pop, man.
Right, let's move over to my son. Well, I say my son, but Rice, baby. I don't know about all that either.
Rice.
Look at this. It's such a sick picture, man, because it could well be the start of Declan Rice's revenge arc when he comes to Arsenal and bads up Tottenham. Or you're not feeling Rice no more. You're not feeling Ricey.
No, I am. Nah, not pudding, you know. I'm not really feeling the pudding, you know.
You know what? Yeah, I'm
I'll
still
take
kind of
anything to bolster the team, innit?
Yeah.
But it's kind of mad, like that we have to go to this. Like this is
You
the
know
hope.
what it is though. The one thing I would say is Rice is 100% Premier League ready.
Of course. I'm not saying he's not like a good baller or nothing, but I'm just saying Arsenal.
Sorry, people.
Well, that's mad.
Winter time.
Yeah, he's not really. I don't know. I just seen him get duppy too many
Yeah,
times,
yeah, yeah,
innit?
yeah,
When we
yeah,
played it.
yeah. I know exactly what you mean, bro. Like,
To the point where he was like near enough
yeah,
invisible, innit? Not
you
invincible,
know
but
when you do up like supporting England and that at World Cups and Euros and that, you start believing the
I'm
hype
not
of the
one of them
players,
dons.
don't you? Believing that
I'm
there's
not a,
something.
I'm not a nationalist,
Nah,
innit?
man, not even
Not
like
in any.
that. But you know when like they start getting far and that, and you start like, yeah, they might, they might do this, yeah. And you start believing
It's
that
got
man like
extra
Rice
things on it.
is like Pirlo levels and that.
Nah,
Like,
it's because they just brought you the sauce, man. When you know what I mean? That's
the
what they do,
Sun
man.
newspaper source.
You know what I mean? If it Gary Neville, Phil, I'm
Listen to the
saying
names as well,
these
like.
man were getting spoke about like they were gods. You know what I'm
Like
saying? Like because they
other
were just
teams have
English.
got like Zinedine Zidane, Andrea Pirlo, Patrick Vieira, and who else is like
Or
Clarence
even like man
Seedorf,
like
and then we got Alan
just
Shearer and fucking Gary Neville. Like, all right,
yeah, no, obviously like you're always gonna have the hometown bias, isn't it?
yeah.
But I'm not clouded by that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't get
Sometimes
clouded by that.
reality has to hit you. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
My,
Because it hit me a few times
yeah.
during World Cup with Rice when I was like, oh, maybe it's not what I think. Like,
I, I look at shit on a gloat like just people for people, like you know what I mean. No matter where you come from, bro. If you ain't, it don't matter if you're English or not. If you're not better than Henri, you're not better than Henri,
yeah,
innit?
but no
Like,
one's. There's like three people ever that was.
no, that's a dumb example. But I just mean in the sense of like,
If you're not levels, you're not levels, isn't it?
yeah, no matter where
Yeah,
you come
yeah,
from,
I'm
like,
with you. I'm with you. But that's another reason why I just wouldn't even want to
that's
buy
probably what
Rice because we're gonna end up paying
that's
proper like premium levels for something that if he was from another country, it would be I don't know 40, 50 mil max.
yeah. But that's why we shoot ourselves in the foot with in England because
Gas.
we push up shit, bro. So we just you know what I mean. No actual talent gets
Well,
through.
I think it's
Like
that,
how is
and
Wales?
and
How is
you got to
Wales?
have like a quota of English players in the team. Yeah, so like
Yeah,
basically all the best teams are gonna pay a premium
yeah,
for
of
their
course.
players because they want to make sure that they don't have to have any duds on their
It's a
bench
rarity.
because they're not buying them to play first team. Like even when they bought Grealish was bought to sit on bench.
But even if they do buy them, yeah, to play in the first team, it can't. Like it's rare,
Yeah,
innit? So you're just trying to clap up every single one you can.
yeah, yeah.
That's why you hold on to a man like Holding.
Holding on to holding, yeah, boy. Yeah,
You know
sit
what
on the
I'm saying?
bench, bruv.
Chambers, and then man, just we had them because we needed to. But when you get like, this is why Hairline's so sick, bro, because you just fill your quota naturally. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And these men are just from all around the world. You know what I mean?
Well, this is it.
But because they're homegrown, you
But
know what I
that's what
mean?
I'm saying.
So
We're kind of blessed in that sense, like where we got X amount of these wicked
we could
man
compare,
youths, and then
yeah,
a wicked man spare part like holding.
yeah, and then we could just buy exotic fucking sick players, innit? You
By
know
the
what I mean?
czar.
To bolster, yeah, because you know what I mean? Because most of
Let me
our
switch to
teams
this one instead.
from the Hale End. Yeah.
But yeah, Spurs managing to slap up.
So what would you take Rice quickly before we move on to this
Um,
one? You take
I
Rice.
don't know, man. It depends. It depends. It depends. Cause like, I don't know if he's really the guy to replace Party, right? I don't know. Arteta believes so.
Who would you have? Who would you have? Rice or Jorginho?
What do you mean? uh,
Like if like you know what I mean? If you were gonna play one of them, because obviously Party's gonna get in, have the role, innit?
yeah,
Like if he's fit, he's
yeah.
in, and then you got Jorginho and Party. You know what I mean? Who you gonna fill the midfield defense?
You know what? I think we're gonna see some mad shit next year. If we do get Rice, I think we're gonna see a bit more of him playing in that Granit Xhaka role than we thought. Um,
I reckon if he was to join that would be the he should play that
yeah,
role. You know what I mean?
like I'm basically, if we win Europa and the league this year, I'm 50-50 on whether Granit Xhaka stays. He
Yeah,
might
yeah.
still want like a move to Juventus. He might not. But I don't know. Jorginho, he's all right, isn't it? But he's only here for a year and a half. So by the time next season starts, he'll only have 12 months on his contract. So he's there to just do whatever, innit? And he'll probably just
Hopefully, we just move him on because we get some good transfers in the
that's it,
summer.
man.
Hopefully,
Like
you
I
know.
don't even think we sell him. I think we'll just let him run his contract down because he's good enough to play Premier League and he's good enough to play Champs League if we need him.
We'll just get rid of him
I
anyway.
bet we won't.
Like,
I bet we won't because he's only on an 18-month contract. It's worth just keeping him. It is.
No, keeping him till the contract.
Yeah.
But
Then
not
after
renewing
that, that was sensational.
That's what I mean.
Thank you for the goal against Emi Martinez. Here's your Premier League winners medal. It was nice, beautiful having your chat. You know what I mean? This is lit for him, bruv. He's got the potential of walking away from this season having won Premier League and Europa League. When before we came in for him, he was just chilling on bench.
And you got to think as well. He was chilling on bench at a team that are sitting what are they in eighth or something?
10th.
You know what I mean? So just to jump ship there to us when we're just in top flight form. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
the fact that when he's playing for us, he's kind of looking like he's cooking. Yeah. When their midfield
he's not.
Bro, look.
He's not.
Go back and look
cooking
at his
is going
passing.
far.
His forward passing
good,
is crazy. He don't do this sideways shit. No, all this football shit. He's not in it.
Yeah, no.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I agree on that.
That is a big reason why we won on the weekend. Because his relentless, I'm breaking lines. I'm not just walking around. I'm breaking lines. Even if it don't come off, I'm putting the pressure on. Mings, can you handle this pressure all game, Mings? No, you can't, bro.
He's also finding it hard to track back and put tackles
well, he's
in.
never
So
we
open
always knew that was never going to be the part. He's not there to start, innit? That he's there to come in and actually make us still play forward when Party's not there.
I don't think he's cooking. I just think he played well.
Bro,
you know what I'm
cooking
saying?
for his levels. I'm saying, like
cooking is when Odegaard's just doing the silky. Have you seen the
two different
That's what
two different positions, right? Odegaard only gets to play his game if whoever is in the six can break the lines. Whenever El Nene and Lokonga was playing, more time Odegaard's not cooking because he's not getting the ball properly.
I'm just saying the levels of cookery, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm saying he was cooking. Like him. Like I'm not saying, like the greatest cook, master chef ever. Yeah, I'm just saying to you, being able to actually play forward is a big thing. And we do not have... Like, Xhaka doesn't do it very often. He will play a sideways pass. Fucking... Even Odegaard, half the time, if he's not on it, he's playing sideways or playing backwards. Like, Jorginho's not having a bar of it. He's like one of you up there is having this ball. Yeah, it's either coming to feet or going down the channel. And we're moving. Yeah, no long thing. I like it. Is what I'm saying. In terms of what we had going on, I would have been vexed if we'd have spent 80 million upwards on Caicedo, right? And then Mudryk had happened. Like, that man spent £100 million on this Don. And he is he's not even helping. Never mind cooking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's just Eurosmith, isn't it? B-Tech Smith. Man said that the whole time. But, I don't know.
We're talking about a guy with like over 100 Premier League appearances. And last season, his stats were fucking through the roof. Literally last season.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to convince me. I got to see more games
I
of him.
guarantee you, by the end of the season, I'm not sure saying you'll be convinced, but the stats will not lie. I guarantee you, this guy's fucking forward. What do they call it? Progressive passing. I bet that shit is fucking crazy. I bet it's crazy.
So what we saying on Højbjerg, bro?
Fuck Højbjerg, man.
Is that
Tottenham dead.
who we got? What we didn't even discuss the
The
Spurs.
Spurs, yeah, well they won. What I was gonna say is, do you think West Ham are gonna go down?
West Ham and Moyes,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're in 18th position, 20 points. Southampton very bottom with 18 points. Leeds in between them with 19 points. It's mad down there. Everton and Bournemouth both on 21 points.
I don't know, bro. Any of them man can go
That's
down,
what I'm
really.
saying. And the maddest
Well,
thing is, it's all big names. It's not like, yeah, because Forest came up last season, and they're not in the mud. So it's West Ham, Leeds, Southampton, Everton, and Bournemouth. Well, Bournemouth ain't a big name. Neither. Well, Southampton been Prem for a long time now.
Yeah, but they're part of them names that can just get relegated any year.
Interchangeable, like.
They come up and down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're one of them.
So it's really, it's just West Ham and Everton. What we're looking at, like, yo, you lot shouldn't be getting relegated.
Really, West Ham, Everton, Leeds get relegated all the time. Bournemouth get relegated all the time. Who else is down there? Wolves.
Southampton, Leeds, West Ham, Bournemouth, Everton, then Wolves. But I'd say Wolves are kind of clear a little bit.
What's the magic number? 40 points.
Yeah, is that what they say? 40 points.
40 points in your safe, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
and who's got the least points?
Southampton.
With how many?
18.
Shit, man. So you got to think for over. You got to think for over half the season. Over half the season when you're fresh,
yeah,
and you got energy, you get 18 points. So if you're going off that for the next part of the season,
good,
they're probably going to get 15 points or something.
Yeah,
they'd be like way off of the fucking.
They'll be right down in the relegation spots.
Yeah, man. So I could see. The thing is with West Ham, they just don't change, man.
Yeah.
There's no evolution, is there? It's just like it's just the same old, bro.
Man like Wham.
Fuck knows what they could do, bro.
Nah,
but yes, Tottenham got, what was it, a 2-0 victory or whatever?
Yeah. They think they're back.
Back up into fourth, but like I'm saying, that group is interchangeable, man. At any point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's them two, isn't it? It's just between Newcastle and Tottenham, that fourth place at the minute.
And I think they're gonna, they'll be battling it out for that. I think, hope, right. And realistically, the league should pretty much stay how it's going to be now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think people, like, especially in the lower half of the league or whatever, I don't think teams are gonna
don't think many people.
There's not much they can do in like transfers, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's all done now, isn't it? Like, basically, Manchester City and Haaland behind you is Haaland missing open goals.
I didn't watch the game, to be fair. I was just checking the scores, and
but of all the things
I did see it. Yeah.
That's a blessing, isn't
it? Yeah.
Beautiful. I don't know if it's the right thing.
But when he like blazes it over,
Yeah. I think I got the wrong picture there. Maybe I don't know, but yeah. Obviously, he hits the bar from real close, and then when it comes back to him, sent it over the bar. Beautiful.
yeah, that could be the football gods
Well,
at
that's what
work,
I'm
you know,
saying.
because it's mad how so much rided on that game, on their game, innit?
Yeah.
Because we did the job. So if they would have got the 3 points, it would be a whole different
Because
situation.
it wasn't even just him that missed. It was this guy as well. He missed a pretty simple chance. Missed the Foden. Fodeezy.
Oh, really? Man, call him again.
Yeah.
Remember that picture of him looking bad?
Man.
What's it?
Foden.
He's done, man. Nah, Joe.
He's still a
actually
generational talent. It's just
still a baller, isn't it?
I think
Just not Saka, you know.
yeah.
It's joke, yeah, because that was people's last line of defense. Whenever I mentioned Saka being the greatest young player.
Foden.
What about Foden?
Yeah, what about him?
What about him? What about Saka? Like Sancho. And I was like, what about him?
About
You know what I'm
Sancho?
saying? Foden. But yeah, man. So what he missed as well, did he?
Yes, I. Yeah, man. Let us.
Who have they got next?
I'll have a look.
Man City.
It's someone shit. I think I'm pretty certain it's not nothing. Because I think we even said like, or maybe that was about that game. Oh yeah, they got Bournemouth next, like relegation zone Bournemouth.
Yeah, listen, that's gonna be a hard game for them.
It is. They're at Bournemouth as well, and it's the 5:30 kickoff on the Saturday.
You know what? I see Bournemouth winning that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie
I hope
to you.
so. I
Like,
hope so.
on a sneaky one.
We got Leicester at Leicester, so we'll have to see.
Oh.
Right, halal the them dons. Let's get straight
I think
to business. Bees knees. I might even
God.
have to like cancel. I might even have to bring it in so we can see everybody. Everybody is everybody.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you, man.
It's different.
Different.
It's different.
Different. When the king is just shouting you out constantly and teaching you things, and you know what I mean, and then you're just showing like the history and that, showing the celebrations and that, paying tribute, homage. Godly.
I think we are seeing the birth of a new legend, a new god, the new gods.
I think if we was back in them invincible time, Saka would get a run out. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%.
And that I run out. You know what I'm saying?
It's just looking crazy right now.
You gotta respect it, man. That volley was. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And it's always him coming through for us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
man.
You know when it's like
Mr. Reliable. Big game player.
You know what I'm saying? Big game player. If you look at it, all the goals you scored against the big teams, you know what I mean? And all the times he's yeah, man. It's a great player, man. All round, great player. Little chilly. The Scotch bonnet.
It was a big game. It was a big game. It was a sensational game for one man in particular. What about this guy? This guy.
You know what? I gotta say that.
Oh, no,
he's slyly a fraud. Yo,
you don't know
he's
what
slyly
you
a
got
fraud.
till it's gone.
Yeah, he's slightly a fraud. Yeah, he's a fraud, man.
It's sensational. That I couldn't even be like
Like
when that happened. I just couldn't believe it.
he's a wicked man. Penalty
Yeah.
stopper. He's a all right all round good goalkeeper, innit? But his mind, it either wins him or just loses him everything. Like
Hey, right. Listen to this. Listen to this.
like when he was running at the halfway and
He's a madman. He's a madman, bruv. He's a madman.
and then man just countered that, and then I just seen him running.
Flipping
I ain't seen
lunatic. Like, do you know what?
one of them. Reminded me of the 90s.
Like, where's man going? Like, fucking. Do you know what though?
No,
As
because
well,
he thought he was going to save the day. He wanted to ruin the party himself,
yeah, it
bro.
was not happening.
You know what I'm
bruv.
saying? He ran out there, helped to be the guy to do it. Like, not like help the team. Me, I want to ruin it for Arsenal. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
he's got a vendetta. I'm telling you, and that leads to my next point, right? Low key, yeah, I think he might end up at Tottenham next year.
What makes you say that? Is
Because
there room
Lawrence
transfer?
is finished, yeah, and they need a new goalkeeper. But they like for whoever they think they are, they're gonna be looking for someone who's levels. Like who else is? He's just won World Cup. You know what I mean? And he would jump at that chance, bro. He's a little fucking. Do you know what I mean? He would definitely join Tottenham, bro. I'm telling you. Especially after that. Especially after that today, because he knows he's never gonna feel that like that level of like responsibility or glory that he did with Argentina in Prem unless he moves. And Liverpool's not gonna get him. Man City's not gonna get him. We're not gonna get him. Man United's not gonna get him. Well, actually,
United, I reckon it would be Man United, bro.
that's
I reckon.
a good shout. I think they might even do that, mightn't they? Because they got Martinez, the other Argentinian, done there as well.
Got the Argentine link up, and it
It's
fits, innit?
better, innit?
Like,
It's
he
not
hates
as
Arsenal.
stinky like the other one's stinky. At least this way,
The
it's
haters on the way out, innit?
yeah, yeah. That's real. That's real.
You know?
That's real. I never thought that. I never thought about that.
And he's like, man, you like people with like a little fucking accolade and that,
Yeah.
innit? You know, like they would just buy man accolades, like okay, you won World Cup,
Yeah.
you won FA Cup and World Cup, the FA Cup, World Cup winner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Emmy. And you just post a picture of him crying with Aubameyang. Aubameyang like
the trophy doing that thing he was doing. Like, what the fuck? You know, bro?
yeah, them times were mad.
I'm glad he left the club. Like when I seen that behaviour, I don't want my goalkeeper doing them things.
Nah, just not here now. Just outside of the cameras and all that. Just, you know what I mean? If you do that in the changing rooms, calm, do your thing, innit? Man's on the pitch, on the floor.
Man's got next to the King of Saudi Arabia or some shit. You know what I mean?
Doing madness then, wasn't he? You didn't cry when he won the World Cup, did he? That's crazy though, to think that. He cried when he won FA Cup for Arsenal, but he didn't cry when he won World Cup. It meant more to him in his soul to win with us. That's why it hurts. That's why it hurt when he left for Bert Leno. And now he's looking and Bert Leno ain't even here no more.
He wouldn't have got there without Bert Leno, you know.
I'd be vexed, bruv. If man picked man over me the next season he was gone, I'd be vexed. I'd be vexed.
Mad. He must love it. Ope must be his best friend, right? You know what I'm saying? Ope must be his best friend.
Oh, bro, the so.
You know what I'm saying?
Though it's mad. It's sick though. Right.
I like that.
No. I'm glad that was part of his story arc, man. Speaking of story arc, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, boy. It's both of them as well, because both of them, look at these guys. Happy and smiling. It was sensational. Listen, man.
It was nice.
No, listen.
Do you know what?
Thomas Partey is back.
You got
Thomas
gotta give
Partey's
prop.
back for the next game. So we're back to usual business. So
Is
he's
it?
done his thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
God.
man. It's all
Nah.
good. He'll be starting
That's why I
Europa
think.
League, though.
No, but I'm cool
Yeah.
with that. Do you know what? I'll let him just run
But that's what
Europa
he's
and
there
win
for,
us.
man. Unless Partey's injured,
I-
and the bet,
You know what?
all he can do is do his job when Partey's injured. But
I
man won the game,
actually.
bro.
Yeah, no, I feel all that.
It
But I'm
looks
just saying, I
good.
forgot. I forgot that we had Europa. We had Europa in
Yeah.
that, innit? And now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, he can run the B team, man. He can run the Europa
Bro,
League
he's gonna
with
cook.
Eddie, and then the first team would just be partying Jesus. You know what
I
I'm
don't know what we're
saying?
gonna do.
Levels.
With the Nelson should be back soon as well, and the Smith. So that would be the front three:
Yeah.
Eddie, Nelson, and the Smith.
I'll just run all them, man, and I'll bring maybe I'll leave Balogun for
Nah,
now.
let him
him
cook
just
where he's
continue
cooking,
his little-
man. We'll see, innit? We'll see
Do his
if it's
apprenticeship.
real. We'll have to see if it's real, anyway. But yeah. So yeah, Europa.
But yeah.
What front three? Like we just said, then midfield you'd have George, Vieira, and who?
El Nene.
And then he's out for the rest of the season.
What is that?
Yeah, that's
that
why
the
we
finish?
bought George, bro. Because NNA is out,
Okay.
gone.
I thought it was like a couple months.
Luck
If
off,
it's
bro.
done.
Well, maybe not. Maybe
Yeah,
he'll be
well,
back in a month. But even still, like,
I run Vieira, Georgie, and Xhaka.
okay.
Who are you running for the Europa? Midfield wise.
Yeah, George, Vieira, and I don't know who the other person is yet, but I might even start Zinchenko in midfield with. No, actually, that stinks. I don't know, man. It's hard, isn't it? Cause I don't think we got enough. If we're starting the Smith in the front line, otherwise I would have started him in the midfield maybe. But maybe he's better off up in the front line for now. So I don't know, man. I don't know who. Yeah, Xhaka. Then it could only be Xhaka. Then Tierney, left back. Kivior, centre back. Rob Holding, the other centre back, and then Tomiyasu at right back. And what's his name? Turner in goal.
Turner. See what that man can do.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean?
But the game was pretty. Well, obviously we did the live watch along. We did our reaction. We did all of that. It was a much needed 3 points, man.
It was, man.
And it was a game of redemption songs, really, in many ways.
Yeah, it's gonna make the next game a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's gonna be less nerve. You know what I mean?
Obviously, Martinelli's cameo. Martinelli got the assist for Jorginho. Martinelli also scored the final goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I'm saying, that's how I would have run it anyway, man. I would have ran Trossard to just run it down for a bit. And then we're all fired up as a sub. You know when he just sat on the sideline watching the game, pissed. Like when you were younger, you used to watch like a martial arts film and it just make you just want to do martial. You know what I mean? Or like when you watch boxing and you start stand up and you're like trying to proper involve. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's it. So he took that inspiration off the bench onto the pitch, and that's a fiery Martinelli, man. That's what you need.
100%.
And then maybe run him up through the middle, man. See where I'm going. Get him to rotate with Nketiah
Or even
for most of the game.
or even maybe even like next game, because Nketiah's looking pretty knackered because he has been playing every game since January. He's not really looking mad sharp, so maybe even give him a rest for the next game, or well, basically just not start him, and start Martinelli up front with Trossard on the left. Give it a go. See what happens.
Run that, innit?
See what runs, man.
See what, yeah. But yeah, man, we could do like a little match preview for that game, innit?
Yeah,
later on
in the
week
man.
or whatever.
Calm. We should tap back in at some point this week to do another episode of the pod. We'll scoop up some some topics and that. And obviously there'll be the latest football news because there's European football and all that anyway.
Yeah. So yeah. Get me, I think that's it, man, for the fucking
football, yeah.
Footy, my G. You know what I'm saying?
And the last
I'm happy with where we're at. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, innit? As a whole, as a roundup for the game week and what happened. It's been good for us, you know what I mean? The gods have been.
They've been kind. They have. So, the one bit of boxing that we caught this weekend, and it was
man. It
was a title match. I can't remember the weight class. I forgot now, but in fact, let me just have a look if it's going to tell me if I click on the thing. But it was between Lee Wood and Mauricio Lara.
Were they like middleweights or?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Maybe it'll say if I.
But yeah, man. All in all,
WBA Featherweight Championship. All right, so it's WBA Featherweight.
Featherweights, yeah, they can crack.
Yeah,
they can definitely crack. Like, you know what I mean? Normally with featherweights and that, it's just a 1,000 punches, and you know what I mean, and just
not much damage
or points.
Yeah, no, it was a good fight.
Yeah, they were cracking, man.
Yeah, it was a good fight, man. The guy Lee Woods, obviously, he ended up losing by knockout. I think it was like 6th or 7th round, something like that.
Yeah. To be fair, he chose the guy, innit?
Right.
What's his name? Sorry.
Lara. Mauricio
Lara. Yeah. He apparently Eddie Hearn said anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to fight next or whatever, a man wanted to take the challenge, innit?
Yeah.
But when I watched the pre-fight head-to-head, like a day before, you know, when they go to like a football stadium and they do the fucking stand next to each other, even though the Lara was shorter, he was just more intimidating, innit?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little he did, but yeah, it was a good fight, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
What do you reckon about the stoppage?
It was clean. Because obviously they both let the same shot off at the same time, both connected at the same time, but one was obviously harder than the other, or Donny like proper lent into, you know what I mean?
Lara basically switched him off before he got fucking switched off. So
yeah.
Even though he got hit, it was with no
the arm had already gone limp when it connected.
Yeah, it wasn't like proper things. It was like more like he threw it and then knocked, and it was still going.
Yeah. It was dread. But it was close up until that moment.
Like I was saying, man, he broke the laws of physics, man. You know what I'm saying? And like Isaac Newton would have been pissed.
Sent man into the quantum realm and that.
Bro, he fell faster than I've seen. But it was weird though, because the way he fell, it was like a sitting
It was,
fall. But it was so quick.
and when he got
Then
up,
he
he did the
jumped up.
old.
Yeah, and he tried it. He tried the thing, and
The
then
towel was like, boop.
what do you think of the towel getting thrown in? Would you have let him carry on, or you protecting your fighter, or you?
How long's he had the belt?
Um, I'm not too
Is it
sure. I'll
like
have to have a
bare
look
fights,
now.
or is it he got the belt off the back of one
To be
fight?
honest with you, bro, I didn't really follow it. I've seen like
Okay,
one or two of his previous fights before,
because
but
the,
I haven't.
the only thing I would say is, if they've actually got some faith in him going forward in the future, then yeah, probably it was the best to throw in the towel then, because it was a good shot. Like, it was a good shot. He wasn't
Yeah,
right.
you get to
If they
live.
let it go, he would have took more shots, and it might have fucked him up
Yeah.
going forward.
The only reason why it's even a conversation is because some people feel like he was champion. You got to give the champion the benefit of it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's why I'm asking. How long's he
Me,
held the belt? Um,
for me, none of that even matters. It was the way he got knocked down, isn't it?
yeah.
Get what I mean? If he like got hit and then he went to one knee and then like fell and then he got out, it's different. But you don't see many people fall backwards like that. Like proper like.
Yo, that was like the like
You seen the film? You seen the film Get Out?
yeah, when he gets knocked
There
into
were,
the
there were man's sunken place
yeah,
and that.
yeah,
Man
yeah,
just
yeah. Bro, it reminded me of the punch that flipping Dillian took off of what's his name, the short Russian guy.
fucking
Yeah,
um, Alexander. What's his name again, bro?
I know. I can't
Fuck's
remember
sake.
his name. I can't remember his name, but like
Somebody man called Alexander, innit? It's
everyone in Ukraine is called Alexander and that.
it's Alexander. What? Let me. Nah, cause that's gonna piss me off when I got to find it.
I'm just gonna check something else.
Povetkin,
There
that's
you
it.
go.
Remember?
There you go. It reminded me of that. It reminded me of that shot. Like when it hit,
Yeah,
it was. You know what I mean?
for real.
Alright. Hold on. Have the belt. How long did Lee Wood have the belt? Lee Wood, who held the. Okay, so 2 years. He did have it a while.
Yeah, how many
Oh,
fights
I didn't
did he
read
have in
that
those
bit.
2 years
True.
though? 'Cause
Like probably just this one.
some fighters only have
Like
one
two.
fight.
Like one to get
You
it
know?
and this one to lose it.
Yeah.
If it was that, then I get why they threw in the towel, is what I'm saying. Let's
Yeah,
have a look.
that's another Ben Davis fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Losing and
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he did three. Well, he won it and then did two defenses, and this was his third defense. So he picked this for his third defense. So yeah, got to take your hat off to him. But yeah, he was beaten by that shot, man.
mad, innit? It put him down horribly, bro.
Yeah. But I reckon he'll be back, and like I'm saying, I reckon that's why they threw in the towel, because they're like, look, you got beat by a good shot.
Yeah.
Let's start it again. Let's get back in the gym.
They might even because it's Eddie Hearn and champions and that they might have a rematch clause anyway.
Yeah, well,
So
exactly.
you're better off pull your fighter out earlier because you know he's gonna get a second go, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or a chance to redeem it.
yeah.
So maybe he does, and maybe that'd be his next fight again. So, but it's a good fight though.
No, it is. It is. It'll definitely be one that people are hyping up, because it was pretty close up until that moment. Moments is what make matches, I guess, as well.
Yeah, man.
So like, I guess coming up, we've only got was a few. There's a few fights, but like there's only one that's kind of
Got
serious.
you got Jake Paul, Tommy Fury.
Yeah, not serious, but
I'm
that's
going
happening.
going with Jake Paul win. I think Tommy's finally ready to sell it. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Couple milli to get knocked out. Cool, we'll take that. Then we got Anthony Joshua versus James Franklin. Is it James Franklin?
Yeah. The
Franklin.
American youth, yeah.
Hopefully Anthony gets the victory on that one.
That one's that. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to seeing what Anthony Joshua turns up.
If you don't know what the fuck's going on with Tyson Fury, whether he's fighting Usyk, Joyce, or Ngannou, you know what I'm
If
saying?
he's fighting anyone at all.
Wilder, we're still waiting for him to figure out what he's doing, what opponent he wants. He keeps mentioning Anthony Joshua, but you know,
I mean,
maybe if he beat this just Derek, who did I say again? What is his name again? Franklin.
James Franklin.
He beats the Franklin guy. He might just go into the Wilder fight.
Maybe because it'd probably be a
he
big
might just
draw,
go into the Wilder fight from that fight. Because he's out, and he's out in America. You know what I mean? So it might just be the thing
Is that where he's doing this fight?
Nah, but he trains out there. His trainers from there now. He got a new. Because he wasn't listening to the other guy.
Yeah. No, I remember. Yeah, got rid of that guy. What is going on there?
You see Anthony Yard's fight.
Nah.
He fought what's the guy's name? The guy's a unit anyway, but yeah, and he lost that fight. But that was a good fight as well. But yeah, coming up, fights coming up. There's a few, bro. So we just have to lock in.
Yeah.
And some watch alongs, innit?
Nah, 100%.
I wonder when Lickleman's fighting again.
Yeah, that's coming up soon. I'm pretty certain. I seen. Hold on. Boom.
See if I can find the what's up and coming. What we could do for watch alongs for.
He's meant to be fighting someone, but I don't know. Boxing vlog and that. I seen it. Where was it?
Yeah, I should have done this pre-stream, but you know how we stay, you know.
That's calm.
We
He
move,
is meant to be fighting someone, but we can basically by the end of the week we would have organized some sort of what's the word, schedule. We can just find out all the dates and then we can just, you know what I mean, write it all down.
I think Javante Davis is fighting Ryan Garcia.
Okay, when's that?
That would be a fucking absolute banger. I'm not sure. It's just saying that it's I don't think they locked in the contract yet. You know what I mean? I think that's still what is it? It does happen. Maybe like March, April. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll see.
Let me have a look now. But yeah, man. Boxing's a bit misty at the minute. There's not really. The heavyweights kind of died down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
John Jones may be fighting soon as well, innit? John Bones. Jones.
Cyril Gane.
Yeah,
Gane.
The French Don, like, yeah, man. So that should be something to look forward to. Probably try catch that.
Yeah. So on the 26th. So on Sunday is the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight.
Right.
Cruiserweight fight. WBC 12 rounds. March the 4th, there's Mark Maxeo versus Brandon Figueroa. Featherweight fight. There's loads of fights.
There's some bits and
but
pieces.
not really, man. Caleb Plant, he's fighting David Benavidez. That'll be a big fight. A super middleweight. That's 12 round. Who else is there that man really fuck with? Yeah, and then it's just Anthony Joshua, Franklin. Shakur Stevenson versus Shuichiro Yoshino. So yeah, there's better fights, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apparently, Joe Joyce is fighting on the April the 15th. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Fighting. What's his name? Is it Zile? Zhang or something. I just know, you know what I mean? But the guy who's like trolling Joyce, innit? On YouTube, innit? Like he's watching videos of Joyce just chatting shit about him. You might have to check that one out.
Yeah, I will. I'll check that out. So by the time we tap in next, I'd have seen that shit.
Yeah, man. But there's a few big fights, but mainly just Tyson Fury, Jake Paul, and Anthony Joshua. Those are the ones that are locked in, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So expect at least some analysis of them shits, if not watch-alongs, coming up very soon on the More Time podcast. Let me just come off this.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Damn, son. Where'd you find that?
In fact, hold on. Let me see if this runs. Like, oh my days, we haven't done it. We haven't even done it. Oh, fucking pub.
They're in trial.
It's not playing anyway.
I should have done that. For the Martinez. That's it.
Yeah, that's shit. I might just dash it in now. just for the joke. Like, hold on. So we get to sign out. Yeah. Yes, people. That was Martinez running back to the goal and that.
Running back.
Right. Basically, I reckon that's about it. That's about it for today.
Pretty much it, man. For the game week roundup. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
We will be back again, as we always are. But for now, I've been Axel. Huh?
Most definitely, mate.
Yeah, get me. But for now, I have been Axel Holy, and this has been. And this has been the More Time podcast.
More time is more time. Let's go.
Right. We out.